Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie and I'm doing the 100-day project. So today I have no definite plans, but I know I want to use book pages and I think I'm going to make ephemera using book pages and scraps because I have a lot of both and it's time for me to get to use them. So let me get my book pages and let's start. I have a couple of book pages here. I'll probably have to get some more while we are in the process. So I've got different types of book pages. Some are flimsy, some are not, and I don't like my ephemera to be flimsy, so that's a me thing. It's not necessarily a you thing. So if you don't mind them to be flimsy, then just use one page. I'm going to double them up so that it's a bit less flimsy. I'm doing this with just regular glue stick. There we are. Okay, so just folding my page in two. Like this. I'm going to let it dry before I cut it down. I also have some of this book, which is a math school book. Use any kind of book pages that you want. You know, recent ones, not recent ones, any book pages to work. You can also take magazine pages, works as well. If you're using newspaper, which you could as well, make sure that you put enough layers so that it is a bit sturdy, otherwise your paper will be too fragile and will rip. Especially if you want to put your ephemera in pockets. You need to mind this. Okay. No, do not stick on my fingers. Okay. There we go. We have two. So let's just do the other two. Oh, come on. So I'm going to use scraps and ephemera that's hanging around, which I have a lot of. And we'll see, you know, what pretty things we can do. That one is done. And now this one. So if you want to cut them, make sure they're dried, because otherwise you will have unpleasant surprises. Okay, last one here. And I have one more book page to double up. And then we'll be done. So I've also taken my cheap 6x6. And it's a perfect moment to use them. Still don't know why I had to buy this many, because I have so many left. And this one, which we're just going to fold in two. Okay, there we go. So while they are drying, what you can do is make a selection of the papers that you want to use. So I'm obviously going to select some that I do like. I don't need to have twice the same. And well, I'm just you know, putting some on the side, and we'll see which one I will use. When there are flowers, usually I do like them. It's rare that I don't like them. So in terms of ephemera, you can get anything that you want. Postal stamps, we'll do a couple of stickers. This is Tim Nothing, yeah, Tim Holtz. Tim Nothing. Pieces from games. I have my Sudokus. I have scraps, fabric scraps. So don't buy anything to do this. Just, you know, use what's on your, in your little boxes, in your little, whatever you store your ephemera in. I have my big box here, ta-da, which is full of different things that I really, really need to use. So, well, that one is on the floor now. Let's see, is this one going to agree with my paper trimmer? It's not quite dry, but we'll see. So depending on what you decide to do, I'm going to do a library card, and I'm going to do, let me just make this one straight. Can I do maybe some ink? No, there are 3 ink boxes. So 3 by 3 inches. And this one, is it 3 by 3? Not quite. There's one side I didn't check. Isn't there? That one is okay. Oh, there we go. This one is not dry. So we're going to start with these little ones. And you can go on the floor. So I'm going to round corners. This is quite a big library card, but why not? Okay. So we have these. We'll see for that one afterwards. So let's try. Let's try as well. So in terms of these, I'm going to start with these. I'm just going to tear. How am I going to do this? I'm first going to cut to size my 6 by 6, more or less straight. So I guess I need to cut you there. Okay. And I'm actually going to do the same with a couple of others. Let's see if I can do them together. Now, what I want to do is just to tear them like this, whichever way you want to have them. I will still need to trim them. Well done, Sophie. So this one a bit higher. I'm going to have it like this. And then the third one. Which I'm going to have like this. Okay. So I'm just going to glue them and then I will trim them. I'll need to run corners again. And I am dumb. I am so dumb sometimes I make myself tired of being that dumb. Let's just put this one on the side. I just want to have this one glued on the sides. And I could have used art glitter glue. I'm going to do this. Because I want to make pockets out of these. Well, we'll just have to. So same here. A little bit of glue on the bottom and a little bit of glue on the sides. You can ink them if you want. I would have inked them if they had been book pages, but because they are 6 by 6, I don't want to do that. Okay, so just going to trim. Scissors. Okay. Okay. I seem to have a problem to put glue up until the end. Don't know why. Bit weird. So I'm going to round my corners again. Up. I'm going to ink the whole of the card. Just a little bit, not too much. Like this. And now, if I want to, I can decorate them. Sorry! That I don't use these ones. Let's see. Too much white there. Hello, doggy. What are you doing? What could we put with it? Let me see. So this is a scrap punch. Let's use it. Oh, true. I had taken out the tip of my art glitter glue yesterday. Allez, voilà. So, there we go. Maybe we could put something here and or something here and here maybe. So let's see in the magic box, what do we have? So many things. So many things. We have a label. Labels are always good. I live by a school, nearby a school, so I can hear the children now going back to school after lunch. Sometimes you do hear them cry. It has happened. Could we put maybe a little scrap, and then what I see on my desk, a little label. So I think I'm going to use that, and I'm still going to use art glitter glue. Do I want to? No, I don't. There you go. I'm going to ink this little thing. And I'm going to glue it with art glitter glue. Maybe write that up. What could we add here? We could maybe, if we had ribbons. Do we have ribbons here? Where did I see some ribbons? I did see some on my desk. And I don't want to use anything that is not on my desk. There we some. So what could we put there? Maybe a flying bird. Maybe just with the tip of my pen. So let's see. There we go. We have a piece of ephemera where we can tuck things in. So that's one. Let's take another thingy. So we have boxes made with book pages. Let's see. Let's open you up, you mystery box.
Tu fais quoi?
Zoé, je filme. So I just notified my daughter that I was filming. Look at what I found. Never use them. For no good reason. So, there. Ink. So really nothing fancy. I don't want to use anything fancy. This is a stamp that came from my father's collection. Up. Voila. So that's one. Then my little other one can go here or here. Let me see. I'm going to use that birdie before it's completely broken. Which means I could do this. So yeah, I'm going to glue it on the bottom. Okay, my birdie now flew away. So that came from a book and was probably fussy cut a long time ago. Okay, if I ink you all around, but maybe a bit more. Then you look good. The second one. Here, I said I was going to use some scraps, so let's pick up a couple of them. I know it shows, but I'm thinking, what if? And I just mean, what if I could find some of these, which I bought after seeing a video from Rachel from Roxy Creation where she used them. My hand is stuck in a drawer, I'm not kidding. So I've got a bunch of them, and I think I'm just going to use the little ones. I've never used them before, and I think it would be cool to make a little label out of these. The question is, what color of ink are we going to use? Shall we just use vintage photo? Can we try? Because the idea is not to get more stuff on my desk. I might have some ink somewhere, but I don't know where. Okay, I'm going to do this. And there I go, I have a label. Isn't that cool? I'm going to do one below. So if you're interested, I bought them on Amazon. And they are from, they're French, Florilège. Sorry, Florilège design. So have a look if you're interested. So let's not shake too much. Just took my medicine. I was a bit late today. I had to go to the doctor to get my prescription renewed. He was very proud of me. because I have decided that I want to really cut down the painkillers. I'll never be able to stop them, I know. But, you know, I went from taking 6 a day to nowadays, except for the days where I was broken, I'm trying to take only 2. If I'm not doing anything special, but if I'm moving a lot or walking a lot, well, a lot for me, then obviously I need to take more. But yeah, I don't want to be... Look at that. That's absolutely brilliant. I'm so happy that I watched her video. And she did that as well on some sort of invoice. It doesn't need to be a whole word. It doesn't need... They just look absolutely gorgeous, don't they? So what's in the messy box? What's in the messy box? We have Tim holes. We have more stickers, labels. We have vellum. Yeah. Oh, I have her. Let's see. What do we have at the bottom? We have her. Just taking things out as I see them, because we might want to use them. And I just want this to be using bits and pieces, you know, the ones that we all have somewhere on our desks, and that we always say, I need to use them, and then we don't. Either because, you know, they're from what we liked before, not what we fancy now, but it's not a good reason. If I could cut these little ladies, if we could fussy cut them, would I like them better? And what I've just done, the stamping of the label, I'm pretty sure you could do, you know, on other sorts of invoices. Mine are antique, but they don't need to be antique. I'm pretty sure that if you get any special terms and conditions of anything that you buy, and you just put a label stamp on it, I'm really sure that there are things you can do. Ooh! Come back, light. I'm having trouble with my... My cable is not working properly anymore. So the light will go on and off at some point. I need to go and buy a new cable, which I will do tomorrow, because I'm probably going to mess with my daughter to bring her back, sorry. And then, depending on what I find today in my cellar, I might look for a bed. And so as I have to go shopping, so as I have to go shopping, then I will take the opportunity to go and buy a new cable. I'm too tired to do that today. It seems I can't get it to work properly, so we'll have to survive with what I have today. And I was saying that I was going to buy a cable, and then I don't remember. So, fussy cutting. Yeah. Fussy cutting the little sticker. I hope it's just the cable, not the whole of my device. It's not a tripod. It's an Olivia thingy. Hope that the light is not damaged. We'll see. Don't, Sophie. First glue your other parts, right? Do we have the yard anywhere close? Because if we don't, we don't. But we do have, not far away, some double-sided tape, which I think we will use. I'm sorry, I'm wasting time, I know. Okay, nothing is working as I wanted to, so let's take this one out. No, let's take this one out. The Kraftelje one. And let's see. Okay, there we go. Leave my finger alone. And now let's play the game of removing yes. If you press it down correctly, then they should come out easily. Okay, we have our little vellum piece. This, oops. We have our beautiful label. I'm not going to use my glue stick because the paper is not going to agree with me. I'm so happy with this label. Again, I was scared to use my stamps. Nothing to be afraid of, really. Now, my ladies. There you go. And I'm just going to glue you here. Isn't that cute? I think so. Okay, other papers which I've tried. So I can now do something with them. Let's make this. Rounding corners, but not too much. If you want to make them a writing card, then you just need to glue some coffee dyed paper, or not coffee dyed paper, at the back, as you wish. I have this that I've had for the longest of times. It was in a scrapbook, sort of book magazine, and I hadn't realized I had it, and I've had it for 20 years. this much I know because it's made almost all my moves with me. So that's the time when I saw it. And it had a lot of things in it, including these. And I still have a couple more flowers, and I had hearts, and I never thought I would use them. I've used a couple, and they were actually quite nice. We still have a label here. I think I'm going to have my label for sure. Then you seem to be willing to come with us, aren't you? But I don't think you do fit here. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Little books have many labels. This I know. We have a heart-shaped thingy. Stickers. Yeah, this I need to find the third part. Found it the other day and I can't find it anymore. We have a big. Oh, this is a beautiful stamp. Mushroom. So, we should have enough stuff here, I think. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that. Yes, Sam. We're all here with you. There you go. Well, that's an eclectic but cute one. So, where is my third? Enough paper. And again, you can't find anything on my desk. So let me just disassemble these ones. We're going to cut them. Okay. Yeah, I knew it. I felt it right away. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to make a tag with this one, but for that I need to make it smaller. With two, do you work with two? Or is it still? Yeah, two is okay. Why did I just do that? I don't know. I don't know. No idea. Gonna make mini tags. Goodbye, trimmer. I don't think I have my little tool, and these are going to take one of my cards. Let's see. Do I have one with a very tiny? Yes, I do. So I'm going to use this. So that's one. And that's two. Look, I have a little sticker here. That is quite nice. Oh, this looks so fresh. I don't know if you could say that. Springy. Again, something I didn't think I would ever get to use. Yes. Probably like this. And it's a lady drinking something from a straw. Where did I get this? Don't know. Don't know. There we go. No, no stamp there. But the label, yes. Maybe using the small scissors would be a better idea. Maybe. There. So what did I find? Too big. Too big. Okay, I need more stuff. Mushroom are always good. We have butterflies. Oh, we have a cat. I had to take one of my cats yesterday to the vet because she caught coryza, which is a common sickness amongst cats. And she now has her medication, which makes her very unhappy with us. She's a very fussy cat. She won't eat easily. And yeah, she's not an easy cat to cure, to tend to. She's a sweetheart otherwise. She always wants to be in my arms. And but she doesn't like other cats. She wants to be held. And she's a mini cat. Mini cat. She's tiny. She's not fat. We weighted her yesterday. She's just 3 kilos, which makes her the thinnest of our cats. And yeah, or she'll be better. It'll go away in a week or so. It's just, yeah, complicated to give her medicine. And I'm going to be alone for a couple of days. So I don't know how I'm going to manage. Thank you, Sammy. But I am. Oh, come on. I have a little flower. That must be a stemperia thing, I think. Ah, there we go. We have more. Let's make a big one. Card, you're there. So I'm going to cut the corners. So we said we wanted to use some scraps as well. So let's just take, I also have some scraps from the backdrops that I used to make my covers, inside covers with. What can I do with that? So here is a piece of scrap. I also have other pieces of scrap I can use. Yep. So I'm just going to cut this one, ink it. I'm not going to use this one now. just changed my mind. So this is a piece of cheap 6x6 that I have used for something else. And I'm just going to glue it on the side of my tag. With far too much glue. Too much glue. Wet wipe. Wet wipe. There you go. So now that we have that, what could we add? What do we have? I have a washi sticker of a bird. I have a stamp, a postal stamp. Don't know. I think I'm going to change my mind a lot, but we have a prayer card. I think we could use it. Could do something like this. It's not a prayer card. It's a to remember the communion of a little boy. So here is a flimsy label. There we are, going to use as well. And for this we can use the glue stick. This, oopla. And then I could use you. Do I need you? Don't know if I can separate it in two. I'm not going to try. There we go. I'm gonna let it dry. We can make another one. So what do we have? We have a piece of paper. This is another sort of piece of paper. have a little cat. Do we want to do this? I think we do. So first of all, too much glue, too much glue. You little piece. A knife, a fork, a card, a butterfly. Why not? And my kitten. I have fussy cut out a book on cats. So if one day I wanted to make a book, junk journal on cats, and I also had a book on postcards with cats, which I also fussy cut out. Don't know if we want anything else. Let's see if we ink it, what it looks like. We are anyway going to put an eyelid at the end. I think it's fine like this. Not sure I would put anything else. No. No, I don't think so. You go there. Another one. Just thinking, I know it shows. It's not this one that I used, is it? Well, I'm going to do this. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. More things. I have so many Tim Holtz things. Still the botanical. Oh, this I'm sure we can use. What if we did it in the middle then? Like this. I think that looks nice. So it's a ticket from I don't know where. Maybe Tim Holtz, I'm not sure. But it could be any kind of long ticket, I guess. Ooh. Well, I think the glue will be finished by this afternoon, which is good. Up. That's a sticker, again, like sentiments that I don't use. Still have the washi tape from Tim Holtz with sentiments, and I keep on forgetting. Yeah, I should use it. I have it. Where's my little girl? If you don't have something like this, it doesn't matter. You can always put a sticker. I mean, that would be fine. Where do we have, you know, that would look good as well. So don't think that because I use fancy smancy stuff, you necessarily have to. Everything can be swapped. Like this. And then I will ink it and put a hole. Okay, so what do we have left? We have this that we need to do, and we have two other little tags, I think. Ah! Come on. So I have a big washi sticker. What do I want to do with this? Do I want to make a tag or do I want to make a card? Let's make a card. I know I want to use this, so I am going to. She has been in my stash forever. And here I have a butterfly, and I think I have what I need. sheet dates for my first attempts to use resin. And I used all the other ones, but just not her. And I've tried to put her on a million projects and I always took her out. So it's time for her. Yes, Sammy, I agree with you. For you, it's time for your nap. There we go. Up. And here we have our other two little future tags. So let's just cut the corners. Sophie, come on. Stop being dumb. But I'm good at it. There you go. Maybe we can do the other one as well. So there's done. There. And there. Okay. Could use a piece of this. I could just tear it, couldn't I? So we can use it as a background. Good. What can we put on this? Yes, Sammy, we love when you tell us what you like. We have a... Can we do something? There you go. No. No, 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 no. What do we have here? Oh, I have a dried flower. A piece of negative. Oh, they're colored. I think I'm going to cut a piece. So I cannot use this. I need to make a specimen with this. But I found some of Margaret's little negatives. So maybe I can do something with this. Like this. I think it looks good. I think I would need something small. Do we have anything small at the bottom? flew. Would it have a brother or a sister? Look at all these stickers that I have, even Christmas ones. We have a butterfly, which is good. And we have a flower, which is good as well. So which one do I like best? I think I like the flower best. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Add this little flower to my... I can't ink it. It doesn't want to be inked. Ooh, we have enough glue to glue 100 of them. Okay, here, and I really like it. Yes. So was this the last one? Or did we have one more? Yeah, sorry, my daughter just bought me these and I forgot to take it out, to take them out. Well, I guess that was it, really. Because if there was another little tag, it got lost somewhere on my desk. Okay. Okay, let me ink them and put eyelids on them. So everything is inked, everything has eyelids where there needs to be. So we've made with book page and leftover bits and whatever we had at hand, some library cards, some HC cards. We used stickers, we used scraps. I used Margaret's last digital. We used weird stickers to make tags. We used, again, leftovers, tickets, and you could replace this by any sort of image you want. We've made this with a tiny cat. We've made this, which is quite nice. And they're all quite simple, which I do really like. Again, with a sticker, we made a label, a bird, and here we made a writing card. If you put some packets with paper, and in here you could actually stash some of the things that we've done today, like this. Two here, and maybe one at the back. No, because I did glue it beneath, which is dumb. I shouldn't have done that. Doesn't make much sense. But then we always have possibilities like this. Cute. So I guess that's it for me for today. I don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow, if I'll be using this big box or not. The one that I had yesterday, I had two of them. And well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.